Hey everyone, today we are making peanut butter chocolate Easter eggs after Easter. You will need adult supervision for this recipe. Now here are all the ingredients we need. You have some shortening in a container like this, a half a stick of butter, not the whole thing, chocolate chips, peanut butter, some powdered sugar, and of course milk like you see right there. First, I am pouring half of the bag of powdered sugar into the bowl. And then I have half a stick of butter. It's softened. And I'm cutting it into small pieces so it's easier to mix. Now here's 2 tablespoons of milk. I ended up adding more so that it would be not so dry. And now is 1 cup of peanut butter. I measured it out in the measuring cup and it's really, really sticky. So yeah, just be mindful of that. Now it's time to mix. I actually ended up doing most of it with my hands, like kneading it like dough, because that's how it turns into. And you will probably need a little bit more butter and a little bit more milk. Now it's time to form the dough into Easter eggs. I did small little ones here. You can do 2 big ones if you want, like the recipe calls for. And I would suggest putting some parchment paper or foil on the pan that you're going to put this in, and then this goes into the freezer after you're done. So that will be in there for 1 hour. And now this is the tricky part. I'm going to boil some water, and you need an adult for this part. So basically the water boils and then you put a glass bowl and then you put the chocolate in there and it's supposed to melt. And this is how it looks when it is boiling. And then I'm putting the glass bowl and this is how the chocolate chips will melt. Honestly, this is really difficult and that's why you will definitely need an adult for this part. Do not do this by yourself. The shortening goes in there too. But I would honestly suggest putting this in the microwave, the chocolate chips and the shortening, so that it melts, so that it's smooth. I would suggest that instead if you can. The final step, you're going to take the eggs that were in the freezer out of the freezer and you're going to put it on a fork and dip it into the chocolate. Honestly, you might need to just put it in there like that. It's a little hard with the fork because it's kind of frozen. So, it's easier if it's completely frozen. And then you just completely cover it in the chocolate, put it back on the pan, and then once you do all of them, finish it completely, put it back into the freezer so that the chocolate will freeze. And even if they don't come out looking absolutely beautiful, they definitely taste absolutely delicious. So enjoy.